In terms of random playlists that I've made, or tier lists, I guess, this one's probably the one you were expecting the least. But here we are. Dan Bull is a creator on YouTube, obviously, who is somewhat known for making Minecraft mob rap songs. So I've taken some of his Minecraft mob rap songs that I remembered existed, listened to them, and then ranked them from 1 to 10, 9, I don't know. Most of them are hostile mob raps, by the way. In this, there are some things that most of you probably won't agree with. I've made some very controversial choices, but this is my opinion, and nobody's opinion is wrong. So you can hate my opinion, but don't go hating me. Anyway, let's get straight into the action with the Pigman rap. Now, this song has never been my favorite. I just didn't like it. I mean, I think the beat is pretty good, but that's really all there is going to it. I mean, half of the song is literally just him explaining other mobs in the nether, which is just wasting our time. I mean, we already have a ghast rap coming up eventually as I'm recording this. So, it's kind of unnecessary, and although the flow is pretty good, I just never liked this one. This next one, people are definitely going to criticize me for, but it's the creeper rap. This is a perfect example of nostalgia blinding people. Not only is this song's animation about as good as Toy Story 1, it's just not a good song in my opinion. The chorus is boring and repetitive and nowhere near as catchy or as good as some of the other choruses. And the beat is also very subdued, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just not a very good song. A lot of people say that this is one of the best songs in his entire discography. But honestly, I don't think that's true. I think it's one of the worst. It's dated. I don't like it that much. I never liked it, and I think it's personally overrated. Another old song that most people probably wouldn't agree with me putting down this low is the Enderman rap. Now, this song isn't terrible, and I think the flow at the beginning is really good. But other than that, I just don't really like it. I think the chorus is definitely a step up from the next one, but I don't know, I just didn't really like this song. The vibe was pretty good, and the animation and how dark it was in that tall forest reminded me of the Night Feeder episode from Primal. But other than that, this song is just forgettable. It's always the one I end up forgetting the most in my ranking, which brought it down quite a bit. In the end, this is not a terrible Dan Bull song. In fact, I'd say it's one of the better old mob raps. But as you can tell, I definitely prefer his newer stuff over his older stuff. Maybe I just got insensitive to it through time. Now, in terms of Christmas rap songs, nothing's going to ever get better than that One Element animation song called Your Door Was Locked, because that song obviously goes hard. But this is another pretty good song, and it has a pretty good story about this snow golem, and stuff happens, it's a fairy tale song, and it's pretty good. I like the part where he grabs a bunch of snowballs and absolutely destroys the villagers because they still throw him in prison and punish him for taking out the zombies, and then they all die. And then the song ends with the fact that he, or the snowman, is still out there trying to get all the villagers, and the kids just stay there terrified, and I love it. In the end, this song is another forgettable one, but I think is actually pretty good and relatively underrated. But there's not much to talk about here, and there's not much to say here, which definitely hinders the song in general. Alright, on to the next one, I guess. Oh, yes, the Warden rap. Now, this song I really used to like when it came out 2 years ago, and now that I'm listening to it again, it's actually not as good as I once thought. This was once my favorite out of all of the Dan Bull mob raps, but yeah, it's not anymore. Although I definitely think it's still very catchy, especially with the chorus. It just, ooh, and the fact that this song is genuinely chilling. And it makes the warden relatively, threatening, but at the same time not. I don't know, it's just something about the song. The beat is not as good as it usually is in terms of Dan Bull songs, which, I do think it's good, but for something like the warden, it shouldn't be as, I don't really know, but you can tell when you listen to the song. And although this song is not my favorite anymore. I still think it's a good song, and that's why I place it above the other ones. But the other mob raps don't really hold a candle to this one. And I'm being serious because there are candles in the deep dark, I'm pretty sure. So isn't that fun? Well, I didn't think I'd be placing this here. Honestly, if you asked me, this was definitely a song that I missed upon. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, he made a zombie rap? Whether this one is more popular than the other ones, I'm not sure. But I think the chorus of "We're gonna follow you, follow you forever, baby, what you gonna do," unironically goes hard. And I just think it's a good song. And also, how much the zombie acts like a yandere just adds to how good it is, in my opinion. I mean, what the Sigma? And I just think it's a pretty good song, honestly. The rapping is pretty good. The ending, where they have the giant thing of zombies at the end, and they're all in like a big army. I liked it. And honestly, although this song isn't the highest, and although sometimes it's not that good, that creepy beat in the background where he says, "I'm a zombie," is, in my opinion, very good. I guess we're on to the next song, which is even better than this. Oh, I also forgot to say that the zombie canonically wants Steve inside of him, so, isn't that fun? Now this, although I've never played any Minecraft dungeons or really anything in general other than the regular Minecraft game, this song goes hard. And one of my friends, it's the only damn bold song, this is on one of his Spotify playlists, so shout out to him. He knows who he is when he's listening, if he's listening. Anyway, this song definitely goes hard, and is definitely up there as one of my favorites. And why is that? I just like the characterization with the arch illager, and I also think the beat goes crazy. Especially, I like the chorus. Usually the chorus of these songs is what brings it really up for me, because that's when everything's at its peak, and I just really like it. There are some parts that aren't that good, but I can look past those because this song, for a Minecraft dungeon song, honestly just goes hard. I remember, years ago when this song came out, I was listening to it on repeat, over and over and over again. If you got me listening to a song on repeat over and over and over again, it's a good song in my opinion. Well, hello again, friend. I'm talking about this song now. The Skeleton Rap is definitely one of the most catchy, just such an amazing song that the fact that I ranked it third here probably doesn't make much sense to people. And oh my goodness, the characterization of the skeleton here is just perfect. And I love how he's represented in this, and just everything about his character and how expressive they made him in this. And also the beat just goes crazy in this too. Almost everything is perfect, in sync. Now, granted, this song is not my favorite. As you can tell, I've ranked it third here, but I think it's definitely deserving of the bronze medal. I'm going to admit that it's probably the best out of the mob raps, and I'm pretty sure, his most popular video. I just like the other songs more personally, in my opinion, but I will definitely admit that this song goes hard. Now, why isn't this song first? Because he doesn't say he's the real Slime Shady. Anyway, this song's really good. I especially love the animation with this one. They outdid themselves with this animation. The slime is so expressive in this, and oh my goodness, every single time this character is emoting or making a facial expression on scene is peak. And I like how it's structured almost like a horror movie, where we have all the characters running into the slime and it cuts off right before they die. And it's just, how could they make the slime intimidating and a genuine looking threat? Now, the song itself, I think, is pretty good, and no, it's not a bad song. And I definitely like the third verse, because it's good. Just listen to the song, trust me. I also like the whole wordplay with fooled you, mourn you, something, that kind of thing. And just, wow, he is spitting on that one, spitting utter bars. And my goodness, this is another song I was listening to on repeat over and over and over again, like a snap, 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 snap. And I just, whoo, this song, really good, and it's definitely deserving of the silver medal. But it's not first, and the song I did put in first, a lot of people probably aren't going to agree with. But you know what? That's why it's my opinion. The Spider Rap, or Bull is the Spider, is my favorite Dan Bull mob rap song. Why is this? I just think it goes hard, honestly. I think the verses themselves are like, man, it's pretty good, but I especially like the beat. Especially when it like gets going and you got that going in the background with the subdued guitar, and it just sounds really good in my opinion. And I also think the chorus is very good. He also says, I'm a pog. That's so pog champ, guys. Do people still say that? I don't know. Maybe I'm stuck in 2020 or something. Anyway, I still play Amongst. Anyway, I think this song it's really good. A lot of people don't like it. In fact, I saw someone ranking all these songs and they said Skeleton carried the song. Well, no. Skeleton's part is definitely good, and the fact that we got a skeleton cameo is really good. But like, I mean, the song is just good in general. I mean, Damble really does know how to make a song, and this one is just my personal favorite. Now, like I said, this is all my opinion, and we're reaching the end of this video. I'm going to see how many people disagree with me or are going to tear me apart in the comments. So, anyway, everyone, I hope you all have a good day, and I'm recording this around Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, and don't forget to subscribe, and like my videos, maybe comment, get some engagement so the YouTube algorithm stops hating me, and give me some good watch time too. I'll see you guys in the next video.